I'm pleased to welcome Lloyd Braun, who's here with us to do a little fireside chat. For any of you who, give a round of applause.
Thank you, David-Michel, thank you so much.
Many of you probably know who Lloyd is, but just in case you don't, I'm going to give a real quick little bio. Lloyd is co-owner with Gail Berman of the media company BermanBraun, which focuses on television, digital media, feature films, and internet ventures such as the Wonderwall, which is MSN's celebrity network, which you may be familiar with. If not, we're going to show a little clip of that in a minute. Previously, Lloyd served as head of the Yahoo Media Group, chairman of ABC Entertainment Television Group, and chairman and president of Burlstein Gray Entertainment. So welcome, Lloyd.
Thank you.
And joining him is David-Michel Davies, right here to my left. He is also known as DMD. That's what we fondly call him at the Webbies, and you're welcome to do the same. He's the executive director of the Webby Awards, the International Academy of Digital Arts and Sciences, and is the chairman of Internet Week New York. So I'm going to hand it over to you. Take it away.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I'm really excited to have a chance to talk to Lloyd. I'm going to say, kind of jump in if you have some questions. If I skip over something and I miss something, feel free to sort of stick your hand up and jump in, or of course I'll get questions at the end. So Emily sort of said, talked a little bit about where you've been and what you did. I didn't want to gloss over some of it. I want some people to know. So you were chairman of ABC Entertainment, right? And back under your watch, they developed Alias and Lost. Is that true?
Yes,
Can you claim 100%
they would be
credit
us.
for the ideas of those shows?
No on Alias, yes on Lost.
Nice. So I bet a lot of people here, probably have Lost listed on their Facebook profile as their favorite television show, and also Desperate Housewives.
That was our show too.
Which a lot of people here
but also
probably,
not my idea.
Oh, not your idea. All right.
Yeah.
And then at Yahoo, The Nine, a very popular show.
The Nine was a very nice show for us at Yahoo, yes.
And also, while you were there, launched OMG and a bunch of other properties.
We didn't launch it, but we developed it. We developed a whole bunch of... my time at Yahoo was actually spent mostly learning, but trying to redesign and really rebuild an infrastructure, and then at the same time try to launch a handful of new sites.
Well, I bring both of those two things up. I wanted to make sure because especially the ABC thing tells me that you come from, to some extent, a very programming kind of way of looking at things, which I think is really interesting as we move on into the internet and what that does. But as I was researching and trying to learn a little bit more about you from what I'd already known, and I also wanted to get on YouTube and sort of see.
You didn't Google me, did you?
Well, see, I wanted to get on YouTube and sort of see how you were at conferences, what you talked about, so I could kind of get a sense of how I should be and what I should ask. And I ran into one of those few problems I've run into so few times, was when I was searching Lloyd Braun, you were like the hardest thing to find, and all I could find is Serenity Now clips on YouTube, basically. Right? So before we get going, can you clear the whole thing up a little bit? Is it the same? Are you the same person? Is it a different person?
As what?
As Lloyd Braun on Seinfeld.
Yes, that is me, but that is not me as an actor. That is the result of a golf bet gone awry with Larry David. I'm not kidding.
So does he?
I hit the ball out of bounds on the 18th hole of a golf course where it is virtually impossible to hit it out of bounds. I've played this golf course for 20 years. I've only hit it out of bounds twice with Larry, and I actually did it 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
And the bet was, if I beat him, it was dinner for four anywhere in LA, which for me was a good bet. Because
Larry David
okay, fantastic. But that bet means nothing to him because he's like a billionaire.
Right.
Which he reminded me of. How is that a bet for me, win for me? So he's like, so what do you want? And he said, well, I get to do whatever I want with you on the show. It's like, fine. It's like the odds of me losing to him in golf were about 0. And then I hooked it out of bounds. So and I thought he forgot about it, but he didn't. Nemesis. And the reason if you're familiar with those episodes, the reason that you constantly hear George and George's mother and everybody, oh, that Lloyd Braun, we love that Lloyd Braun, that Lloyd Braun, that Lloyd Braun. It's always Lloyd Braun. It's never Lloyd. It's never... is because every single time they say Lloyd Braun, it's Larry sticking it to me. So it's 3 episodes worth and about, I kid you not, maybe 300 times that my name. So I can't I can't check in at an airport without someone saying something to me.
I bet. Well,
Yeah. It's a curse.
I was actually excited just to hear that. So.
And I almost made it through today.
There we go.